Do you watch television? If the answer is yes, then shame on you. Well, okay. No shame on you. It's okay if you watch television, just as long as you don't enjoy it. But, on the subject of television, I would like to share with you a not-so-revolutionary idea that I have just had that is likely to make a couple of network executives very, very rich if put into practice. So if anyone from CBS, NBC, ABC, or any of the major networks are listening, this is your chance. And mine. The idea is for a show that combines the worst of MTV with the worst of C-SPAN. And if you're somehow, because I know some of my viewers, if you're not familiar with C-SPAN, maybe because you're not American, C-SPAN is a channel that we have. It's actually 3 cable stations, and it covers stuff from the legislative branch, the federal legislative branch. So it's like they have one that shows Senate proceedings, one that shows congressional proceedings, the House of Representatives, and one that shows like historical stuff. Anyway, back on topic. The idea is for a television show that combines trashy tabloid-type celebrity gossip with federal legislative proceedings. Interested yet? Because, as you all know, when a big scandal breaks out to the extent that the federal government must be involved, very often people, including celebrities, must be called to testify before Congress. The idea is that we turn this into a series of half-hour to an hour-long television specials known as Celebrity Testimony. So basically what you do is celebrities are called to testify about really big, important things in front of Congress. You take the actual celebrity testimony, cut it up, and throw in some saucy narration. So you have the actual celebrity testimony, so you could say you're presenting nothing but fact, nothing but the cold, hard truth. Yeah, something like that. And you show it. However, you edit it in a way that it presents a certain image or promotes a certain idea about the celebrity. Then you have the saucy narrator, who would probably come from some sort of tabloid news show or something. You have that narrator put a whole spin on it. See, for example, let's say there is this whole thing, someone is testifying in front of Congress about cocaine abuse in Hollywood. I don't know, they must have testified about that at some point. And you could have the person, you edit it together to look like something, the way they do with interviews. I mean, whatever network you're from, you know, like for example, like John Stossel. You do it like that, or like Fox News. You edit it together to make it look like someone's saying something that they're not. And then you have the saucy narrator. You could pause it at certain times and have him like interrupt and say things like, well, she may claim that she herself has never abused cocaine, but judging from the way she's dressed, she's either been snorting the white stuff or she's been up all night in a crazy sex orgy. And knowing her, it's probably a lesbian orgy. And then, okay, maybe not something as blatantly libelous as that, but something like that. I mean, if you read like the Inquirer, that's the kind of thing that they say. Yeah, exactly. And then you could zoom in on her. Like, you know? I mean, even with like court stuff, if someone's on trial, everyone will put a big spin on it. Why can't you put a big spin on something more innocent where someone's not actually being accused of something necessarily, such as a testimony before Congress, however you change it to make it look like they're being accused of something? And I mean, this doesn't even have to be like, I mean, you could do it with contemporary stuff. You could even go back the histories, because they have this stuff all on file as video. So you could do it. You could really just get someone with a good voice to do the narration, get a couple writers, get some slick editing, and you have something. You could just use public records. You don't even need to produce anything. This is relatively inexpensive. It's interesting because it can capture the very, very willing and short-spanned attention of the general public, as long as you don't keep it too long or make it too dull. Throw in a bunch of commercials and stuff. And also, you could have, for those die-hard people, they could say, ha, this is the final proof. Because this isn't just some tabloid person, this is Congress. Huh? I'm telling you, it's a good idea. Now, you may be saying, why am I putting this onto YouTube rather than actually pitching it? Well, it's interesting. I live in New York. I could very easily take the train, go over to NBC Studios at 20 Rockefeller Plaza, and pitch the idea there. However, every time I call, they won't let me make an appointment. I've called. They say I don't have an agent, so I need an agent. Wouldn't you rather deal with someone who doesn't have an agent? I mean, you could take advantage of them that way. So anyway, if by some chance you are associated with a major television network, give me a call. And if you know anyone who may be associated with a major television network, give them a call. And if you don't, wait for my next video. It'll be something completely different from this. Haha. I don't know why I just did that. Okay, so good day.